Hello, welcome to Footy Corner TV. This is where the North Bank, this podcast. We've got Mark Dunning on the show this evening. We've got one coming as well. But how are we, Mark?
All good, Sparks. All good. And yourself?
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I recovered from yesterday's kind of drinking antics, as you do. So, yeah, it was good. Welcome in, Hoodlin. How are we? Sorry, I forgot to send you the link.
Hello, guys. How are you all?
Good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'm just kind of recovering from the hangover, so other than that, I'm all right. Bit old these days. The hangovers take a little bit longer to fade away than they used to once upon a time.
All too well, Sparks.
Yes, it's not fun. Not fun. How are you, Hoodlin? Happy New Year and all that.
Same to you, man. I'm all right, I'm good. Just game after game, work after work.
Yeah.
Celebrating after Villa. So we go again tomorrow. So, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a surprise yesterday, wasn't
it? Yeah. I think I saw it coming, but hey.
Okay, so you weren't surprised by it. Did you think that the
at home are very difficult to beat?
Yeah.
And they have that crowd behind them that just gives them that extra push, and they could have actually won it at one point. But
I reckon they could have won it. They could have scored the first half, couldn't they?
Yeah, and this is what goes back to what I keep saying to people. Like, yeah, everyone is talking about City goes on those runs, but it's not the same City team from a few years ago.
I don't even think it's I don't think it's the same league even.
Yeah, and
I heard someone else make that exact same point today, Sparks, about the competitiveness of the league now. Is the league is much deeper than it was 4 or 5 seasons ago, or even 2 or 3 seasons ago.
I actually think it was an anomaly last season because I think that we had loads of injuries. I think City dropped off a bit more than everybody kind of anticipated, and Liverpool were there to pick up the pieces and walk it basically. And that's not taking anything away from Liverpool and then winning the title. You've got to be in that position to make it, make it stick. But I do think that was a big effect, to be honest with you.
Yes. I'm just glad that they saw it out. But that was a very good save by their goalkeeper, though. From Gravio.
Yeah, he's a good keeper.
Yeah.
That Sunderland keeper is a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, he saved him a few times actually, isn't he? That Rolfer, is it something? Roofer.
Roofser,
yeah. It's weird because there are a few names in the in football like language that it sounds like booze, whatever they when people say their names, it actually sounds like the crowd's booing, but they're not actually. They're obviously they're chanting his name, and it's like you kind of have to. You're like, what are they booing? Oh no, that's the keeper. Yeah, I got you. It's fine, but the Villa game then. What were we thinking about the lineup? I mean, okay, before we go to the lineup, actually, did it? I don't know if you guys were on Twitter like a few hours beforehand, and Gunner's blog has basically put out insider in the know team news that Rice was out.
Yeah.
I found that out quite a few hours before it even came out that he was out. But then if you watched the game before the Brighton game,
yeah, 20 minutes before the
end,
he
was begging to be substituted.
Yeah, we had nobody else to play it right back.
He was begging to come off at one point.
He was like, "You're gonna have to suffer it, mate. Just don't run. Don't run anywhere."
So against Villa, it was a little bit expected, but I think everyone was just hoping for the best that he would recover in time.
Yeah.
But,
apparently there's another assessment before Bournemouth, so it was probably close
I think he
But
plays tomorrow.
you think he plays against Bournemouth?
Yeah, I think he plays tomorrow.
Probably does as well.
It's a weird one though with Liverpool midweek. Do you want to keep your
that's on
powder dry?
Tuesday. Thursday.
But I think even more
Mercy.
so for that because obviously he doesn't seem to trust Norgard. So if he
I
wants
don't know
to,
why.
no,
Unless he plays Norgard tomorrow.
Like, Norgard wasn't getting any minutes against Villa either, only for Marino could easily have got sent off. And then Arteta's like, well, I'm not taking that chance again. So he called from
but I think Zubimendi potentially needs a bit of a rest. So I think if Rice comes back, I think it'll be for him, to be fair. But not entirely sure. But yeah.
It's unpredictable.
Obviously, Calafiori didn't make it as well, so Hincapié was out there, wasn't he? So it's it's kind of as was. I think it was you that predicted that Hoodlin, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's definitely out. Definitely out tomorrow as well.
He's out tomorrow as well, and Mosquera's still not back as well.
No, he's not back yet.
I posted. I don't know if you saw my post earlier on, but they're only there briefly. But I was posting excerpts from the press conference.
Oh,
and somebody replied and said that looks like past tense or something. Is it the wrong game? So what I did, obviously, because I needed to check it was the right game, so I just deleted everything. And I was like, what are you talking about? So obviously somebody just trolling or whatever he was doing.
You know these people are, man.
Just like, what does that actually do? It's just like, mate, I've not nicked anything. I've literally just put excerpts out of a balloon, out of a script.
It's available everywhere.
Yeah, come on.
You know what it is? You can't please everyone, can you?
Well, it's like nobody can have anything either, can they? You know, if you know anything, it's got to be out. If it's, I mean, I don't like what Gunnerblog did or whoever was the first one to put it out there anyway. To be honest, I think it's if you're going to do it 15 minutes before the game, then fair enough. But
even 15 minutes before the team comes out. But in the middle,
that's what I mean. 15 minutes before the team comes out, basically.
Yeah.
In
the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I know. Look, Emery probably had all his game plans in place. He wasn't going to change them an hour or 2 hours before.
But he could have done though.
Kickoff. Yeah, exactly. You're giving them the option to do that.
Yeah, I mean,
I just think it's one of those things that's probably a bit unprofessional. But again, how's he getting the information is the other thing. I'm sure Arteta
that's the other thing, isn't it? Are you being fed information to kind of, play mind games with the opposition as well? So, yeah, I know he kind of does that a little bit, but it's like, it was a bit weird. So the next one was that came out with us was the Timber and Calafiori. They weren't there or something like that, and then the next thing you saw an image of Timber.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
Well, he will get them to travel with the team, and then they don't play.
Well, he's obviously did that with Rice anyway, because it's like, he wants. But this is the thing. I don't think that. Why would he leak that if he's got them to travel to the hotel anyway?
Yeah.
I don't really understand. It doesn't really make sense to me.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, maybe it was just a mind just a mind scramble. But there you go. Khalid's in the house. Welcome in, Khalid. Here as always. Happy New Year to yourself when I can actually speak. He also says, can we give Roos a medal when we win the league? He was class yesterday. I think Granit Xhaka should get a medal as well, to be honest with you. How immense was he? He was insane.
And the centre back whose name escapes me, Mukiele. He was excellent.
He had Haaland on check.
Well,
so aggressive. It was just class.
I think they were all aggressive to be honest, weren't they? But I mean, I think City missed a couple of sitters from kind of their point of view as well. So they really could have done much better. But maybe they've turned into us. Maybe we turned the screw a little bit and put a bit of pressure on, and then a bit of tension in the in the shooting boots, maybe. So yeah, if that happens,
Whatever it was, long may it continue.
Well, this is the thing, because we play first again this weekend.
Yeah.
I get very confused with playing Tuesday night, and Tuesday seems such a long time ago now. Just it's mad. Obviously had the day gap between our game and their game, and it is very confusing from my point of view. Just like what the hell. But yeah, we play ahead of them again, so we can go 7 points ahead, basically, can't we? Even if it's just temporarily.
Can we see Chelsea get anything from there on Sunday?
In my view, absolutely not.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I'm not even counting that. That's just a free hit. Like, let's just win tomorrow, go 7 points clear, and hope for the best on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, like you say,
look after our own business.
Yeah, look after ourselves, and hope they're in the same state when we play them.
Yeah. So soap opera FC.
It is a bit of a soap opera, and putting I got very confused.
His name escapes me.
Yeah. No. I got AFC Jaden putting a thing in. No. It might want to be a bit more descriptive than that, so we can catch up. I mean, we are talking amongst ourselves, but I kind of got where you were going when you put not with that manager. But yeah, Caicedo's out as well because he keeps getting himself booked.
It's bloody, dude. Like, his discipline record is absolutely shocking.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of Chelsea fans that basically say that wasn't a booking that he got, and I was like, I think he was late, and he didn't really get him as much as it was kind of made out that he got him, but he was late.
It's 5 yellows, like it's
you
can argue over maybe one. Like, Jesus Christ, there's probably 2 or 3 that didn't get. It's 5. He's banned now for 5 years. Got banned for 3 matches after getting sent off against us. As you said,
Hudson, 5 or 10
disciplinary is not good enough.
Is he banned? Is he banned for 5 or 10?
5 bookings.
Okay.
For this suspension.
5 bookings is an automatic.
I thought he'd already served a ban for bookings, but maybe that was Reds.
No. The red against us, 3 for that.
I lose track. He's got that many. I lose track.
5 yellows and a red, and he's on another ban. The first leg of the Carabao Cup, he misses because he's on a ban for yellows in that competition.
Was that 5 yellows as well? Wasn't it?
Up like 8 yellows and a red.
Yeah,
or something along those lines.
It's crazy.
It's just crazy.
Yeah,
so he's the best midfielder in the league.
Yeah, Khalid says last time Chelsea beat City was a Champions League 2021. Yeah, I don't think they're. I really don't think they're going to add to that. To be honest with you,
I can't. I'm being perfectly honest. I can't see it happening on Sunday. I really can't. It'll be a miracle, but we hoping for the best. But
we can hope for it with the caretaker manager. So I think he's managed before, but not at any particular level. I don't think so.
Because wasn't it the under 21s head?
It's the under 21s.
That did the press conference today.
I mean, in fairness, a lot of them aren't over that kind of age anyway, are they? So, I mean, he might be all right, I guess. It might be all right. They're in the same age group, I guess.
Unlikely,
but we just have to do. Yeah, what we need to do tomorrow.
We have to go to Bournemouth and win. And then whatever happens Sunday happens.
Yeah, I did that game last year where we lost, and it was horrendous.
It was long, wasn't it?
It was long.
Though in fairness,
Saliba got sent off, and
Yeah, well, I was just about to reference that with Romero not getting sent off. They can't send Saliba off for the same sort of thing because
That was a howler last night, by the way.
absolutely.
Whatever about the ref missing it, for VAR not to go, hang on, you need to have
VAR
a look at
looked at
this.
it. Come up. It come up on
Yeah,
VAR.
VAR did look at it and said nothing to see
Yeah.
here, which is
Like,
even more worrying.
The consistency in the refereeing is horrendous. Because I watched the City game last night, and that referee had his.
Well, you know why that was, didn't you?
It was horrible.
That's the Liverpool fan, mate. That's he's on the City Pool train.
What's that like?
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. So it's
He was shocking, wasn't it? Gillett, innit? But he was on. He was out on VAR the last game out.
The Villa game.
And he, wasn't there was a penalty shout there as well, and he didn't give that. So no surprise there.
Once we win tomorrow, that's as I say, I'm taking it one game at a time. I'm not rushing anything. Let's just do one game at a time and see where it goes.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's Kavanagh and Tierney as well, but I try not to take any notice of the referees because they're all bad.
You make it even more nervous.
What I heard, it was Kavanagh and Tierney.
There's very few you'll go, oh, yes, thank God we have him reffing this weekend.
Yeah, right. No, I don't think I've ever done that, ever.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
There's certain few that you just pray and you're just, oh my gosh.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, if you're in here watching, please make sure you're hitting the like and the subscribe and sharing the live out. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate being here. Get involved in the chat as well, and we'll try and keep up with that as well. Khalid says we can't rush Rice back. We'll probably be Marino, Zubi, Odegaard again, but I want to see Norgard, Odi, Eze. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I think as he's going to get pushed to the left, I think he's going to be like the stand-in for Trossard. I think that's going to be the deal, and then Martinelli's going to be used as the flyer, as a sub on a flyer. I think. So the
only thing I'd say about Eze getting used off the left, the last time we did that was against Villa away, and he completely fell asleep and let Cash score. So I'd say Arteta has a very long memory.
That is true.
Very quick.
That is true, but we didn't have any fullbacks at that point, and the whole back line was pretty depleted, wasn't it? I think Hincapié.
Both our centre backs were out.
Well, yeah, we had basically standing centre back and left back.
Yeah.
And we had two right backs essentially.
Yeah.
So we had White and Timber both playing, and basically everybody's gone, oh yeah, you need to rotate and you do whatever, and you're like, right, who are you playing at right back then?
Yeah, this is it.
Pick the kids.
What do you want to do? You know,
City don't rotate
on the grapevine.
City rarely rotate these days. You look at. Go ahead, Hunan.
I said on the grapevine, I'm hearing that we are actually interested in signing Margay.
It looked very odd. That Palace scenario looked very strange.
I think by the time that game happened, I think conversations were already had in regards to trying to push. Because how could you not celebrate a 94th minute equalizer?
It's mad. It's mad. He looked genuinely upset.
Yeah, he looked annoyed.
He looked upset that he'd done it.
He looked annoyed.
Yeah.
Why have I done this?
It's mad, and people say he does that every game.
No,
I'm sorry. In a cup game,
you don't score 94 minutes every
game. You've just kept your team in it, and unless he thought, "Oh crap, now I've got to take a penalty."
Yeah. But even when some of the teammates came to celebrate, he was pushing them away.
He literally pushed them away, and he was like arms down. He looked upset. I'm not putting two and two together or anything like that, but he looked upset. I'm just explaining what I saw, what the eyes saw. But yeah, apparently he doesn't celebrate. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. Doesn't do the other. But
Not
you
not
know,
in a cup in the
yeah,
90th minute. I'm sorry, no.
it was the FA Cup they won last season, wasn't it? Because it
Yeah.
was Newcastle won the League Cup, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, you got your team to the FA Cup last season, and there's potential to put yourself to the League Cup this season.
Yeah. And you don't celebrate.
And you're mad about it.
That's not. I'm not buying that.
No,
But the thing is, if he's coming in, is somebody leaving? Because
Nobody's going to.
well, he's not coming in to go on the bench, though, is he?
Well, the way how we're dropping like flies at the minute, I'm sure he's going to play. So,
it would be a strange one, given we bought 2 centre backs during the summer, Mosquera and
But Mosquera is.
I know Hincapié's played left back as well.
Yeah, I get nothing happening with Hincapié because obviously he's still essentially a big money signing when we actually sign him.
Yeah, he's on loan. Yeah.
So he's on loan with an obligation, with whatever. So it's like, what is it, 45 million or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
So, but Mosquera's like a 30 million euros, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, bargain base.
Yeah.
But he's young as well, so he doesn't really.
He is, yeah.
You know, when you got centre backs that are 28, maybe that's the answer. But
so it'd be a strange one, but
it'd be a strange one. I'm not sure that we need another centre back right now. But maybe it's a market opportunity as well.
That's it. And there is the thing, like City used to do this. Oh, he's linked with Arsenal, or he's linked with Chelsea. Oh, we'll go and buy him, just stash him on our bench, just so they can't have him. So,
I mean, I think
like obviously he's been linked heavily with Liverpool since last summer. So
I think it's madness when I'm going in for Semenyo as well. To be honest with you.
But especially Savinho went down injured last night, and I think they were hoping to sell him to Spurs, essentially to make room for Semenyo. But if Savinho's injury is anything serious or severe,
they're
not going to be able to ship him out the door.
But surely that's what was going on, because they've just got rid of Johnson as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
So Johnson's gone out to make room for Savinho.
Yeah. Because they wanted him since the last summer transfer window.
Spurs, they tried to buy him last summer.
Yeah, they definitely tried, didn't they? But they just couldn't get a deal done for some reason. But yeah, I still think maybe we need another DM or another 8. But my problem with Mourinho is I don't think he necessarily suits.
In any hurry.
Go on. What was that, Mark?
No, it's just I doubt Savinho's in any hurry to go to Tottenham, so that might be why the deal was scuppered last summer.
I think he is, though, because he'll play every game.
Yeah.
So I think he wants to go there. Yeah, so I think he does want to go there. Not necessarily Spurs, but he wants to go somewhere where he's playing every week. So it's and it's clear that although he gets played at City, they don't really want him because he hasn't lived up to the potential.
He gets very limited minutes, very limited opportunities.
And he's not. He only playing before because Doku was out.
Yeah.
Who's the other winger?
They brought him in last night. As I said, he got injured, but before he got injured, he wasn't exactly playing brilliantly. He missed a couple of chances.
He was shocking.
Well. He missed a sitter.
He missed 2 sitters, did he?
Yeah. So,
but basically one he pushed wide at the post completely, and one he just tapped at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, like I said about Arteta having a long memory, Pep also has a long memory. So if you get those opportunities,
Pep, didn't he? So yeah,
exactly. If you get those opportunities and you don't take them,
absolutely.
you'll be waiting a while for the next one. So.
Yeah, I mean, if he had hair, he'd be pulling it out, wouldn't he? But there's a couple of youth products, I think, as well as Khalid says Bob might get sold. I mean, it's funny, isn't it? That
Got no minutes. I know he broke his leg last year, but he's hardly
Yeah,
featured at all
but
since he came back from injury.
these players that they're the best player in the world 1 minute, and then the next minute they're not even playing.
Didn't Oscar Bob? What game it was they played? And I think he got injured again. He didn't even last long.
Did he?
Yeah.
I mean, I know when Rodri came back, he got injured again, didn't he?
Yeah, Oscar Bob started, and I think he lasted about 20 minutes, and he got injured again.
Ah, okay. No, I haven't seen that, to be honest.
So yeah. So, but
yes. But yeah, what did you think of the Villa game in the first half?
Yeah,
that kind of says everything, to be honest.
Yeah, wasn't good. Wasn't good. They were getting through us a bit too easily, I felt. Particularly, I think Onana was not dominant, but very pivotal for them midfield. One time he nearly ran the length of the pitch. And then obviously did a couple, one really good chance for Ollie Watkins, who you would have expected him to score, but thankfully he didn't. But
yeah,
and in the first half, Gyökeres should have done better with at least one of those headers, but he didn't. But yeah, it felt like we were kind of.
I think the second one, it looked really obvious that he could score, but I think he kind of went behind. He went behind Lindelof, and I think he just unsighted him a little bit.
Yeah, very, very possibly.
Right, but yeah, I thought he should have scored the first one. I wasn't really too concerned that much about the second one, because I think the movement is what we want from him. I think that was
there's the confidence that's not, putting the ball. I think if he scores consistently 3 games, he would get that confidence back. But now that I think he's looking at it like Jesus is coming on and being really sharp, and then now he's also got Kai to deal with. So could that be playing in the back of his mind as well?
But maybe that spurs you on rather than anything else.
No, this is it. So we'll see.
Because at least he knows. Tomorrow? Yeah, but at least as well that he knows that.
I think he will. Yeah.
Say again.
No, I was asking, does he start tomorrow?
No, yeah, just saying. I think he will start tomorrow.
Yeah, I think he does. I mean, I think he's done better movement wise anyway. I don't think he's not setting the world alight, but I don't think he's necessarily doing anything wrong. I just think he needs to adapt the way he carries his runs, really. I think I've said it before. I think it's his acceleration, really, and he needs to come. I think he needs to go wider, and then come across the pitch and get his acceleration up that way.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But I also think, and I don't know about you, but I think if we start battering teams, they won't be parking the bus anymore.
No, they won't.
No, because they'll be forced. We go 1-2-0 up early in games. They'll have to push up the pitch to try and push us up, put us on the back foot, which would create more space for him to make his runs in behind. Hopefully that starts to happen. But we're not a team that plays the ball in behind very often. It's just not how we operate.
Do you think that the free flowing, the counter attack, as it were, the build up football, do you think that's coming back?
Yeah, definitely.
I noticed it from the Everton the Everton game. There was a lot more kind of fluidity in the build up.
Yeah. We just hit the post a couple of times. We could have ended up battering them 2 or 3-0.
Yeah.
And then everyone looks back on that game slightly differently, rather than us hanging on, or they should have had a penalty and that would have made it 1-1 or whatever, things like that. But again, when you don't take your chances, you leave teams hanging around, and you are vulnerable to something like that, a ball bobbling around the box, a penalty or dodgy decision. But and I think that's what's hopefully going to change over the next few weeks. We are just going. We did it on Tuesday night, against Villa. We did take the chances we created, bar the couple maybe for Gyökeres in the first half. But again, they weren't sitters that he missed; they were just chances that he missed. So hopefully, as over the next few weeks and months, we are just that bit more clinical in front of goal, and we are, as you said, Sparks, beating teams 3-4, 4-0. As the games that we've played recently could easily have all been that scoreline. Like the Palace game in the Carabao Cup, we could have been 4 or 5-0 up at half time. The keeper was just playing out of his skin. And was 1-0 or 0-0 at half time. We scored in the second half, and then again we're left vulnerable. So hopefully over the next, these things generally have a way of kind of evening each other out. That your par score, if you like, becomes your actual score. So hopefully that's just what with us over the next few weeks. We are just going to be more clinical, and the chance that we have been hitting the post, goalkeepers have been making miraculous saves. We'll just start hitting the back of the net.
Yeah, we missed 2 on when we played Everton as well by hitting the post. So it was, that's the Trossard finish. I think that's one where it's a fluid move as well. Yeah, if he did finish that, it'd be one of the goals of the season as well. But then we go and score one against Villa when we don't really need it. You know what I mean?
that was an incredible goal. That 4th goal against Villa, I don't think it's been hyped enough as to the actual quality of that goal.
And
basically we went from one end of the pitch to the other,
literally from the touchline.
Yeah,
literally from the touchline.
Cappia's brilliant pass into Odegaard. I don't think that goal has been hyped anywhere near enough for the quality that was involved in it.
Yeah, that's the football that everyone's expecting us to play, though. This is what we want to see.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, but first and foremost, I just want to see 3 points on the board, and I couldn't give a crap if we play like dodgy teams or what. I couldn't give a crap. So everybody calls us set piece FC, dark art
FC, dark art FC, own goal FC.
Own goal FC was a recent one.
Yeah, I'll take them all, mate. I don't care. I really don't care.
Owen Gold was the player of the month for December. Take it. As I said to that, I was like, I couldn't care less. Once we have 3 points on the board, I don't care. It could be an own goal, could be a set piece, could be whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if that shirt over there says champions on the back, 27, 26, 27, whatever it is, I couldn't give a crap. Because that's what's going to happen if we win it. That's it's going right there.
There won't be any pictures on the league table at the end of the season.
But remember, every month it was a different. But you scored set pieces in October, and then but then I'm like, well, we scored probably the most outfield goal in one of those months, and then obviously
90-minute merchants as well. Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah. As I said, they could call us what they want. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all anymore. It's just literally had enough of it. Just like, I mean, the ironic thing is that Chelsea fans are basically still calling the set piece FC,
but most of their goals are from set pieces.
Yeah, they've literally scored one less than us. They're one behind. That's it.
Because then you remember when who was it? When Mr. Jamie O'Hara started saying about how we were spoiling the league with these long throws. But then I went
it was Carragher, wasn't it?
No, Jamie O'Hara said it as well on Sky.
Yeah,
I said it on TalkSport. Yeah.
And then I was like, but hold on. Tottenham has taken double the amount of long throws that we have. So how come we're getting blamed for spoiling the league?
What got me is when we went to Sunderland and they moved the advertising boards to stop us taking the throws. It's like you've just scuppered yourselves, right? Because you've scored 2 goals
from
long throws. Guess how many we've scored? 0.
And then you're trying to stop us at all points.
Yeah, so you're trying to stop it. Something that, all right. Yeah, we don't need it. We don't want a long throw. We want to put a long throw there, so you play it out for a corner, and we'll have a corner instead.
Yeah,
that's the only reason we play long throws.
Which we're most likely to score from.
yeah, but that's the only reason we take long throws. It's nothing to do with anything else. He just puts it in the danger zone, so they put it out for a corner. That's literally all it's about.
Yes. I was just like, no matter how we play, what we do, there's always a problem. But once we have 3 points on the board, I don't care what they say.
No, I absolutely couldn't care less.
Noise.
And I say to them, because for me, I hear it all. Where I am, I hear it all. So it doesn't bother me. I could care less.
Yeah, the best ones are when the teams that spend money are now criticising us and criticising the manager for spending money. And you're like, well, it's not as if we didn't make our money. It's yeah. We have a big stadium. We sell merch. We do whatever. We make the money to spend. So I don't really see what your problem is. Everybody basically sat there and gone, oh yeah, it's perfectly fine for you to sell a hotel to yourself or to sell your team to yourself.
Yes, they tried to sell the women's team to themselves, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Chelsea did actually.
Yeah. And Villa did as well.
Yeah,
selling your own teams to yourself.
Yeah, so they did that, but it's obviously the owners of Arsenal sold the stadium, they bought the stadium, but they essentially bought it from themselves. But they've loaned it, so we're paying interest on a loan figure. Yeah. But that's a problem. But you can sell teams to yourself. That's perfectly fine.
2 hotels to yourself.
Yeah. It's just a bit mad. But
didn't they sell their training ground to themselves as well?
Was it the
training ground to themselves?
I didn't think they owned the training ground.
It's crazy, but it's just mad. But
they might have done, but I didn't think they owned it, to be honest with you. But that's
their problem.
that may well be my my ignorance rather than actual facts. Do you know what I mean? I'm not clued up enough on Chelsea to know the difference. To be honest,
don't really care. It is what it is.
But yeah, I think they did sell a car park. they did sell a car park. Yeah. But yeah, absolute madness. But and then I was on people's streams and they're basically going, well, it's fair because anybody could do it. You're like,
no, it's not.
Well, yeah, but some clubs have integrity and they don't want to do it. You know what I mean?
Cool.
They think it's dodgy. You know what I mean? But there you go.
Yeah. So, but we got them in the second leg should be quite interesting because we're going to split the fans in 2.
Yeah, upstairs and downstairs. Yeah,
4,000 are going up a tier, and then we're going to have 2,000 downstairs. Should be fun.
Yes, I mean, it's about time we did that. To be honest.
Well, I've always said it, I'm like, we are probably one of the most generous stadiums where away fans have like a very good view of the pitch.
Well, yeah, and they're too close to it, really.
Because like some grounds I've been to is absolutely shocking. Like you could not see what is going on the pitch.
Yeah, well,
sharing pics from the West Ham away ground. It was like, you couldn't be much further away from
Park, which is worse than that, though.
Yeah, I did Goodison Park for the last game for Arsenal's last game there last season, and I had to move because I was like, I can't see anything here.
Can't see anything. There's posts everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
There's walls that jut out, and you're like, what the hell is going on here?
You're literally sat up there with the pigeons. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, Newcastle's like that as well.
You're literally up there with the pigeons.
God.
I was like, no, I need to go. I need to move. I can't see what's going on here.
I get vertigo in Newcastle.
So yeah, and I've always said, I'm like, so why can't we just stick them somewhere up at Hayden?
Yeah, well, it's to do with the council and the basically safe standing and all.
But it is going to be safe standing upstairs, though. They're not going to be seated because we're going to be putting the safe standing railings up there.
Yeah, but they're going to be temporary, aren't they? Them ones.
Yeah. But
those ones are going to be temporary, but the
clock end ones are going to be permanent from next season.
Yeah, next season they're going to start with clock end, and then they're going to go to
North Bank the following
North Bank after. But obviously they start with clock end for the away fans, wouldn't they? So that'd be a permanent fixture then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been honest.
Sometimes.
But it does feel a bit weird that they're doing the safe standing, but they want to regenerate the stadium as well. So it's.
They're trying to see which options are probably going to be the best. But yeah, it is time for us to do something with the stadium, though.
Yeah, it's 20 years now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And people go, "What our stadium's better than yours?" And you're like, "You've had it for 2 years, mate." So
this is it.
It has been there for 20 years, and I'll tell you something as well with the Tottenham Stadium. There is no way. If we didn't have Emirates, there is no way they get a stadium for themselves. Absolutely no way whatsoever.
No.
Because they only got a stadium because ours works. Because they can see the figures. So absolutely no way to get a stadium. And granted, you know, the all-purpose thing is a Levy thing because it's got to be bigger and better than Arsenal because you can't, you know. We can't possibly have anything the same. So it's like when I ended up with about 240 more seats because it's got to have more seats.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it is. No business with them, but
yeah, we definitely need to be thinking of upgrading that now and making it a bit all-purpose and a bit basically making some money out of it.
Yeah. I think it would definitely happen. So
yeah, the thing is, it only didn't happen last time because we had to put a certain amount of money into the infrastructure of the tube stations and everything like that. It was like £5 million.
Yeah, it's the whole regenerating on the tube station.
Yeah. You can't possibly do that without spending the money on what the council should be spending the money on.
It's a freebie for the council, isn't it? It's like
well, yeah, exactly. So it's just like, yeah, you can do it, but you need to spend this on the area, otherwise you ain't doing it. And everybody kind of cites, oh, we can do it in Manchester, and that's doing it in London is kind of a bit of a different kind of task.
Just a little bit.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean the regeneration of Holloway Road, I think was the whole reason they didn't do any kind of restructuring in the area at the time because it was just mad. What did you make of Odegaard?
Thought he was excellent, absolutely excellent. I know Alan Smith gave man the match to Gabriel, which is fair enough, but Odegaard was my man of the match. Involved in everything good we did in the second half.
I think he only did that because Keown gave it to Odegaard when he shouldn't have got it.
Possibly,
you know what I mean? He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not getting that crap." I mean, I hate his commentary anyway. His commentary is so bloody boring, biased, anti, whatever. And I don't know who the guy was that was with him. You know when stats come out of games and stuff, I've kind of noticed that whenever anybody else is playing, they're like positive stats and always the wrong way around when it's us. There's always some bloody some blooming negative stat or something. or they haven't kept clean sheet for God knows whatever. And like, we thought clean sheets were a problem, you know.
It shows you're boring if you keep clean sheets.
Yeah, clean sheet FC. We're not allowed to do that either.
Yeah.
Winterguard has arrived. Okay.
It always happens. Sometimes it's like I'm watching Sky Sports and I'm just like, just turn the TV off, man. I was like, I can't be bothered now because, like, we could beat a team 6-0, but is there still a problem? Like, we haven't done this right, or this player should have been sent off. Or I'm like, well, it didn't happen. Like, get over it.
Well, they just target Gyökeres, don't they now?
Yeah. Well, this is it.
But what gets me?
Yeah, that was the Talk Sport thing. Yeah.
What gets me is that Ekatike hasn't scored for a couple of weeks now.
You ain't gonna hear nothing about that.
He's on 10 goals for all competitions, and Gyökeres is on 7.
But yet, still, Gyökeres is having a bad time. Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I still think he is having a bad time, and that's our privilege. That's up to us, isn't it, to basically decide whether we think that's bad or not. But there's far worse players that have been come across in a transfer window and not done anything without actually targeting Gyökeres. I just don't understand the agenda that kind of goes with it. It's just a bit nonsense. But yeah, the summation at the end of the game when it's on Sky and it's Carragher with his, because obviously it's Tuesday night, so it says an extended Monday night football for him, isn't it? And you're like, oh God, yeah. All these travesties going on, but we've got 3 points. We closed the goal difference down now to 1. But so we can't score in open play. We can only score throw-ins, which is another agenda. Oh, it was set pieces, wasn't it? And then he moved it, and I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about that. And then I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about that. And then I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about long throws. Yeah, yep. But we haven't scored any long throws, mate.
I don't know, man. I think they just need a whole shake-up. I just rather pundits that are just like not biased. 6.
I don't get this the 6-7 nonsense, to be honest with you. But thanks for the
we're not supposed to, Sparks. We're not supposed to. Too old for
that, Jazz, mate. I think you have to be a teenager to get that one. But yeah, I mean, 6s and 7s, I guess, was always a thing when we were younger. But maybe it's the same thing, and it's just done the full circle. But it's don't know. Maybe somebody should explain that to me. I need Kleiman. It's tomorrow. Covers 5.
I think depending on the score, he'll probably get some minutes tomorrow.
I think he probably would.
Yeah, I think he probably definitely get some minutes tomorrow. If he's like re-signing, because it's been so long since we've last seen him play.
Yeah, it was
first day of the season. Yeah, that was only for 5 minutes before he went off or got injured.
It was this season, was it? I thought it was last season for some reason.
Well, he played against United on the first game of the season. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course he did. Yeah. But yeah, I think he gets some minutes if he's fully fit. He's not as bulked as he was as well, so I don't know if that's a purposeful thing or he just hasn't been into the gym. But there we go. AFC Jaden says Havertz will score a hat trick if he comes on before 60 minutes. That's a big call, my friend. I hope it happens.
Yeah.
Don't worry. If it happens, you'll hear about it because I know exactly. That's one of my sons, so I know exactly who.
Oh, is that your son? Is it? Oh, gotcha.
He's a massive Havertz guy.
Oh, okay. So he's not trolling. Just thinks he's good. SJ, welcome in, sir. Big up yourself. Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year to everybody in the chat as well. Please make sure you hit a like and a subscribe and sharing the live.
So because
really know
they confirmed that Semenyo is playing tomorrow as well, isn't he? Well, nothing's been done.
The manager
so.
said
yeah,
might as well
manager
play.
says he's playing, so obviously it's not getting done. Or it's a scare tactic to go, right, okay, you need to put up or shut up.
Yeah.
Because I thought
I'm very surprised that it's literally just City that's getting a free run at so many other minute.
I wonder if it is. I wonder if I mean he's already refused Chelsea, hasn't he? So
That's unless his
When are they
agent
gonna
has
buy it?
basically told everyone else there's no point.
he told everyone there's no point.
I'm wondering. I don't know that for a fact at all, but
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
just putting it out there that if as you said, he's basically City the only show in town for him, it is surprising.
Yeah.
Unless the
Because
agent has
normally
basically said, "Oh, there's no
Liverpool will
point."
wait till the last minute and until they've agreed a deal and say, yeah, we're just gonna match this. We're gonna match whatever they're paid.
Yeah. But they don't pay any wages though, apparently.
And then
Yeah.
see what's happened to Isak. I'm very surprised they haven't come in and at least tried to get him.
Yeah, I mean that's a bit of a joke anyway. That's I don't think they should spend any more money while they've got that manager anyway. To be honest, I think he's nicking and living.
Yeah,
He's shocking. He doesn't always do it, mum. He
yeah,
doesn't.
luck may continue.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think they were riding
But that's-
off the players, riding the bubble from Klopp. Some kind minutes for sure if he's on the bench and we're comfy on the scoreline. Yeah, but again, like Khalid said, I haven't seen any photos of Kai in training, so maybe if he's training inside.
9 games again.
Games again. Real Latoon fan plays Max Verstappen. I mean, thanks for being here.
That sounds like my other son. Jesus.
Oh, is that your son as well?
That's the youngest one.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Not of a Verstappen fan, I'm afraid.
Sit that exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, need to change your taste buds, mate. Absolutely not. But yeah, what are you expecting for the Bournemouth game tomorrow?
I don't know. Sometimes we make it hard for ourselves than we're supposed to. It's a game we need to right or wrong because we lost it last year. So I would easily take a 2-0. Because with there, you definitely need to get the crowd out of the game from early. Because I didn't realize how compact that ground is until I actually went there last year.
Yeah, I mean it's like hybrid on steroids, isn't it? Yeah.
So
as in it's just Highbury is close, but Jesus Christ.
We need to start that game like how we played the second half against Villa.
Yeah.
Like we just need to, and I think that's the one thing that I think that we lack, that killer instinct from the earlies. Like just get over.
Do you think that's a ploy though? Do you think it's actually a ploy that he does?
I just think, I don't know if we try to like just ride out the first half or just try to feel the team out.
It's just weird, isn't it?
Second half, then we start playing.
It's just mad.
And it's come back to bite us in a couple of games. So I just rather us go out there, get the job done. Like, remember we did West Ham last? It was last season, 4-0 by
last
the first
2
half.
seasons,
yeah. Just get over and done with. Like, why are we messing about and making it difficult for ourselves? And now we're under that pressure, and I think that's where we're starting to pick up like little niggles here and there.
Yeah.
So just me, that's my wish. Just go out there, play like how we played Villa in the second half, get over and done with early, and just manage the game.
Yeah, we always seem to want that, but
never happens.
It doesn't really seem to work that way. I mean, maybe now that they're kind of, maybe we're at the turning point, and it was we kind of just stumble through the first part, and then
I think it seems to be a right. So this is the plan between now and Christmas, and we see where we are by Christmas, and then second half of the season.
It's go time.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already. I don't know if you've seen the posts put out by Chelsea ITKs and I think Carver on Sky. He basically said that Chelsea are putting no substance into the League Cup at all.
They probably wouldn't. I don't think they will.
They're literally just not bothered about the League Cup at all.
Fair enough.
It seems a bit odd though, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah. Even some of the statements I heard yesterday that was released, I was just like, oh, he didn't go on the advice of the medical department and overplayed players in certain minutes. I'm just like,
yeah, becomes very messy, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you seen the other one where he basically said the agents of the players have been phoning them up and going, why aren't they getting in minutes? That came out earlier on as well. Basically, so he's gone. The agents phoning up, going, why aren't my players getting any minutes? So I'm just like, and every channel I've gone on where they've got a Chelsea fan on, I'm like, it's the Argos of football. It's like it's just put on display. So there's a thing about Cole Palmer now where they've basically gone, they don't want to risk him because if they get a decent offer for him, then he's off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For me,
that's crazy.
That's I'm more right now. I'm more concerned about 5:30 tomorrow. And what's gonna happen by 7:00?
Yeah. Hopefully. Are you going tomorrow?
Huh? No, I'm not going tomorrow. Thank God. I did that journey. Everything about that journey last season was just horrendous.
Did you go on the train?
No, because we have coaches as well. So the club provides us with coaches as well.
Fair enough.
But it was when we debuted that baby blue strange kit that I don't know who approved that. I'm like, so it's the first day we've played in that and we've lost.
What, the originals one?
Yeah, I was like, Bennett. People were just like, yeah, we need to get rid of that.
The thing is, I don't like blue away kits at all because we've never done very well with them.
Kit is horrendous, man. So that my thing is that because the stretch of games we have now is against all the team we dropped points last season.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure and we're picking up all these points this season.
Did we draw with Liverpool at home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We drew home and away last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
So if we
drew away in a game that we wasn't supposed to draw.
No, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to go into that because I was well pissed off with that, to be honest. But the whole point with that is we had Anthony Taylor refereeing both games. You never have the same ref for home and away. That's absolute nonsense. And it was shocking. And that was the one where he ruled out that goal.
Yeah.
Ruled out the goal so that it couldn't get checked by VAR. Yeah. Dodgy as hell.
Yeah, he blew the whistle early. Yeah.
He was just about to go in and he blew the whistle. Mate. Yeah, there's something not right about that.
Yeah, so tomorrow we just need to get over and done with early.
Yeah.
Then
yeah, it won't help my drive back if we don't get the points. I'll tell you that for nothing. But we actually lost twice to Bournemouth last season. I need a battering tomorrow. Again, I don't really care, to be honest. I just want to see like that, the improvement in the
flow of football,
the flow. Yeah, I just need to see that. I need to see Ødegaard kind of keeping that form. See,
You
that's
know,
the thing with Ødegaard actually, because but yeah, people were saying that Arteta basically strangles players and that he doesn't let them do what they want to do, and he doesn't do this and doesn't do that and the other, right? But for the past year, since the injury, since whatever,
he hasn't been the same.
he hasn't done the dropping deep to come straight in between the back four, to carry the ball up the field, to start the press up front, to do whatever. And all of a sudden, he's just started doing that again.
I think coming back from the injury, because remember he came back and then I think it was 1 or 2 games after he got injured again.
Yeah, so he landed on his shoulder.
Yeah,
and,
so it's just the whole.
Then he
fact
landed
that-
on his shoulder again, didn't he?
Yeah,
And then he bashed his knee.
he doesn't want to. It doesn't, and then obviously now he's going to the World Cup, so he wants to be even more careful.
Yeah.
But then just touching back on what you said a minute ago about people saying Arteta don't give players freedom. Have they looked at Calafiori's heat map during a game or after a game? He has the freedom
turns
to
up
go
everywhere. Yeah,
he plays everywhere.
Yeah. The other thing, they were basically saying to me that Eze doesn't do the flicks anymore, and doesn't do this anymore, and doesn't do that anymore. But he hasn't played against low blocks. He hasn't played against
this is it.
The mid block.
And then I can't remember who I was saying it to. I said, you need to remember, he's now come to a team where he has to learn a whole different style of football. It's a whole different brand of football that he's learning. And
it's a different pressure on the ball. It's a different way to get out of it. Everything is different.
It's a lot to take in. So I know they're expecting him to just come and just hit the ground running. Yeah, that's what we want. But he's coming, he's moved up a level. And you have to give him time to adapt to that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because he's now, remember, at Crystal Palace, he was that guy. He's now coming to a team that's been established together for at least the last 5 years. So he has to fit himself into that. So it's not going to be sharpened straight away.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not an overnight fix, is it? At the end of the day, and he's obviously got to he's got to adapt to that. But
some people just moan for moaning's sake.
I just get bored of it, man. And there are certain YouTube channels that I sometimes watch to see what this week's moaning is about.
Yeah.
And I even stopped watching them because it's just like you're clutching at straws now. Or the best one, right, was when we was playing Sunderland. It was at start of November, wasn't it, when we played them?
Yeah.
And when we were going to play them, Sunderland are a piece of piss. They're a promoted side. We should be smashing them. It's just that and the other. And we're like, right, okay, fair. But when we go there without all our players, what about that then?
Yeah, but then how many big teams have gone there and came away with a victory?
Well, this is the thing. There
still
are
unbeaten at home.
There are 2 teams. There are 2 teams that are unbeaten at home in the league, and we're one of them. And Sunderland's the other one.
There you go. So I don't know.
But yeah,
you get people who moan, but you haven't got facts, or you haven't got an argument.
They're not interested in facts, though. They're just interested in making up excuses. And the thing is, these running agendas, right? They call everybody else that isn't on board with them part of a cult.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And it's like, well, if everybody's running the same thing as you,
no, you're not part of it.
are you not a cult then? And you're just the cult leader?
But then I'm like, we've won the game. What is the
What are you
problem?
moaning about?
Why are you moaning? You know, but
The debate. Oh, I will tell you another one. I don't know if he's in watching a channel or whatever, but yeah, if you are, I don't really care. I'm not going to name drop. I'm not going to tell anybody who it is. But if you're watching, you'll know who you are. But yeah, it's basically going on last week, basically saying we should throw the League Cup and the FA Cup and just concentrate on the league and the Champions League, right?
it's ridiculous.
And I'm like, what? So basically, so a team that hasn't won anything should just throw away 2 trophies, even when they get, or 2 potential trophies, obviously. No, we're not saying we haven't won it yet. Don't shoot me, please. You know, before I get accused of arrogance and all that nonsense.
It's not even arrogance. When you start a season, you set out to win as much as you can.
Right, exactly, right.
And if
I
I'm
also,
getting to the semi-finals, what am I going to throw it away for?
exactly. I also think it's a springboard as well, and especially when you haven't won for a while, and though that team haven't won anything, it gives them the feeling of actually winning something together.
Because I'm sure the last time I was on here, we did speak about this, and this is the same exact thing that we said.
Yeah.
That they win it, so it gives them that winning feeling, and they know how to get over the line.
Yeah, so they get it's a bit of pressure off the shoulder, but it's a bit of a fire.
Yeah, we've won this, but we want more.
You know, it gives you a bit gives you a bit more fire, but it takes some of the pressure off, doesn't it?
Yeah,
but anyway, the punchline to that was when we went through against Palace, he posted on Twitter basically saying, if anybody can get me a ticket to the semi-final.
I saw that.
It's like,
I saw that. I started laughing.
Yeah, I just literally just put eyes.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Unfortunately, no, we can't get your ticket. And even if I could, I still ain't going to get you one anyway. But, hey.
It was just mad. I was fucking bouncing, man. I was fuming. Just then, like you want us to do to drop the competition last week.
But then this is my thing. You're constantly moaning, but then when are you there to cheer the team on and push the boys forward?
Yeah,
you know, like.
But they're season ticket holders like that as well, and I've heard them in the concourse.
I've seen that,
and it's just they're just so entitled and stuff, and you're just like, yeah, I understand that you've been here a long time. I've been here a long time as well, but not as long as you. But fair enough. But if you're that bothered and you want to moan about it and you want to do whatever, maybe give the ticket to somebody that actually wants to support a team.
This is what I say all the time. I said, well, if you don't want to be here, give your seat up.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, the number of times I try and get people, even in my area, going, it's sometimes a little bit not even, you know, older people either. It's just like, yeah, younger kids and, you know, 25s and whatever, and they just don't get involved. Just like, well, yeah, all right, man. I can't speak for about 4 hours after the game. It's just like, man. Imagine doing a review after the game. Yeah, there's a reason I can't do reviews straight after, because I have no voice. Bournemouth are 10 games without a win. I think that is true, actually. Yeah, it's a.
You're having a horrible run, aren't they?
Yeah, but the thing is, runs come to an end at some point, so you just got to make sure that
not against us though.
It doesn't end against us. We don't get any we don't get the made up red card for making up for Romero's one yesterday.
Yeah, because didn't Wolves losing streak came to an end against Man United, no?
Yeah.
It wasn't the losing streak, was it? It was
There was their first point they picked up since they drew with Spurs, and they drew with Spurs back in like October or something.
Yeah, but the first game in the 4-1 before they played us, it was the first goal that they'd scored in 7 whole games of football.
That's mad.
Jesus Christ.
So it was like, I was just like, thank you, Man United. Thank you. You conceded a goal. I know you won. Happy days. But you conceded a goal. So we aren't that team. Basically getting the first goal. I was like, we don't need that on our plate. We don't need any curses. We don't need any of that. Yeah, you can have your goal against them. You can have a goal against us. Didn't really want you to score that one, but at least it wasn't the first goal in 7 games, because that would have been levelled at us.
Yeah.
So many of our players saying that second half performance versus Sunderland's been one of my favourites this season. Yeah. I mean, it was a bit mad, wasn't it? It's
That's just we conceded late on, wasn't it? That made it 2-2, but up to that, we had been excellent to get from
I think they were both crappy goals to concede as well, weren't they? Really.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too happy with the first one. To be fair, I actually don't think it was a free kick either. I think it should have been a free kick to us.
Yeah.
But the ref completely ignored it, and then maybe because it was further out, he decided to give one, and it was like, because I think Xhaka had launched into Eze, completely taken him out of the game, and nothing. That's At least we weren't the only ones to draw against them. That's the thing. Once they kind of come round to totting it up, at least, we're not the only ones to do it. So it's basically leveled that part off, hasn't it?
Yeah. I think even with yesterday's game, they had opportunities where they could have won.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they should have won as well, to be fair. But much like we potentially should have won when we played as well. But I think they actually should have won more than we should have won, if that really makes any sense at all. But the chances they created were kind of clear cut. And maybe just that little bit of pressure added to them. Maybe it just made the difference. Hopefully, possibly. And
we've got them at home soon as well, haven't we?
February, early February.
February.
Sometimes.
That's not too bad actually, because I think that's just as the three-day game. A game every 3 days. I think that's just where it ends.
Yeah.
Because it's coming into the time where we've got where the teams will have the Champions League playoffs, but we won't have them.
Yeah.
So hopefully Chelsea are in that boat, and
I think the fans are mourning about that as well. I'm just like, well, whose fault is that?
Yeah. Well, that's what it was. So somebody said to me, said on my timeline, it was like, oh yeah, well, Arsenal have a week off. Well, yeah, we worked to finish in the top 8, mate. Those game weeks are reserved for the playoffs.
Yeah, we earned that week off.
Yeah, so we earned the 2 weeks off. Yeah, so there's actually 2, isn't there? So where they kind of have to play home and away, don't they?
Yeah.
So we earned that. So
someone was saying this is only a possibility if we get to the Carabao Cup final. Our Wolves game could get moved into one of those weeks. That's what they did with Liverpool.
Potential for the Spurs game to move as well.
Yeah, that depends on FA Cup draws and stuff. I think
that depends on their playoffs. I think it's something to do with the playoffs.
Yeah,
something like that. So I guess there's potential for both of them to move, because if they're both in playoffs, they probably just didn't say it with Chelsea. I don't know where they are in the. I'm gonna have a look now.
They're 13th, I think. Heard someone say this morning.
Chelsea 13th.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, that could be long as well, couldn't it?
Yeah. We got tomorrow and then Thursday nights. That Thursday night thing is
Thursday night's long.
Mad one, man. When I saw that, I was just like, "You have got to be joking me!"
Yeah.
Like Thursday night, like whose idea was this?
Yeah. I don't know, but there is another one as well where it's the Thursday night, and I can't remember what game it is now.
I think it might be away. Is it Brentford or something like that? Or Brighton away from home?
I think it's Brentford. I think it is Brentford. Yeah. I think I seem to recall seeing Thursday, 12th of Feb.
Absolute madness. I don't know why.
But then there's a 10-day break. So is there international?
It's a cup weekend. There's a cup weekend there. So if we beat Portsmouth, we'd be playing the following weekend.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bears.
the Chelsea is a Wednesday night.
Yeah. Are you going to the League Cup?
I'm not. No. Someone else has my ticket for that.
I'm going to the away, but I'm going to the home one. There we go. Lead. We're a massive reason why the Prem will get a 5th UCL spot. Top coefficients. Well, I think they're making the rod for their own back doing this anyway, because once you get it, I don't know how you're going to get it back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't really take it back like that.
No, well, this is the thing. I mean, if once we get it, I mean, I can understand if Italy gets it, the extra spot, or if Spain gets it, then there might be more chance of other teams getting involved. But there's so much money in the Premier League now that they'll just go, well, we're in Europe, we're going to get another 50 million quid, even for the lower rate competitions, and they're just going to go for it, aren't they? So it's just like, well, yeah, I don't really see what that's about, to be honest. I just think they're making a rod for their own back. I really do. Right, let's do some predictions anyway for the games, and then we can get out of here. Aston Villa play Forest
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Villa.
Yeah, same. 2-0
Villa.
Forest run a horrendous run of form lately, so only won 1 in their last 5. So
yeah, they've lost to Everton in midweek as well, didn't they? So yeah, absolute mad. So yeah, I think the honeymoon period is well and truly over, isn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 Villa. I think they might score, but I think 3-1 Villa. Brighton Burnley.
Brighton 2-1.
Villa 2-1. Yeah, get involved, chat. If you're there, and make sure you.
I'm gonna go 2-0 to Brighton for that.
2-0 to Brighton.
Yeah.
What are you going, Mark?
2-1 Brighton. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to say the same. 2-1 Brighton. Wolves West Ham. I mean, it's not on TV, thankfully. Imagine.
I could just see a draw written all over that.
Yeah.
-2 draw.
Yeah, I just see a draw written all over that.
Yeah.
Just put dead rubber. Dead game.
Yeah, I agree completely. 1-1 or 0 or something.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be 4-3 something now. Now I said that, but yeah, I actually think West Ham win it, probably 2-1. But yeah, be a bit of a Yeah,
Blue team versus blue
it's a
team.
bit of a battle of the relegation side. At the
Yeah,
minute,
it's
isn't
like
it?
a 12-pointer.
So yeah,
Best thing, yeah. If West Ham do lose that,
Khalid,
they
what,
probably are as
what,
good as
I
them.
want whatever you're smoking, Khalid.
2-1.
Are you all right?
Lead. Wow. Okay, that's a brave
Yeah,
move.
I mean, it's not going to get them off the bottom, but that'd be a statement. That'd be a statement. The start of the Wolves' resurgence to get up the table. Yeah,
Yeah. I think they're too far gone for
I,
that.
I won't be putting my mortgage on that one. Absolutely not. Bournemouth Arsenal. What are we going scorelines?
3-1 Arsenal.
3. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll go for the same scoreline. I think they will score. I think they will score.
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-0. I don't know why I've suddenly decided that I'm going to go with clean sheets, but yeah, I haven't been doing it all season, so hopefully I haven't cursed it. This might have been a very big game like years ago, but Leeds United against Man United.
Leeds.
Yeah. Leeds 2-1.
Yeah, Leeds.
Yeah, Khalid's going 3-1 on the Arsenal game.
Yeah, I'll go Leeds.
Yeah, he's saying 2-1 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think United win it 3-1.
Yeah, cool.
It's one of those derby
Which
games. It can go either way, really. Huh?
Which United?
Yeah, Man United. Man United. Yeah. Khalid's going 3-0 to Leeds. Jesus, that's a proper battering. I mean, if that happens, Amarim's got to get sacked. That is probably going to be the straw that breaks the Amarim back. But yeah, Everton, Brentford.
1-1.
Dull all. You were 0-0. I mean, it's not going to be pretty, is it? I think I'm going to go 1-1 as well. Fulham, Liverpool.
I would say I'd probably go 2-1 Liverpool for that.
I'm going 1-1.
Yeah, I was in two minds of saying that, Khalid. You were saying 2-1, Liverpool.
Yeah, 2-1 Liverpool.
1-1.
Do you know I'm thinking of doing draw as well. Yeah, 2-2. 2-2. Desmond. Newcastle, Palace.
Ooh. I'm gonna just throw a caveat in there. Let's say somebody gonna get set off in that game. Be a red card in that. Oh, boy.
I'm gonna go 4-0 Newcastle.
Jesus.
I'm going to half that and go 2-0 Newcastle.
No, I just think that Palace have had a long run of games.
Yeah, their form's falling through the floor.
Yeah, so I just think they're
I'll go 3-0 to Newcastle.
yeah.
Yeah. 3-0 Newcastle. Oh God.
Okay. I'm just gonna look something up with this one because this is wild. Right?
You can't even trust them at home. So yeah.
Who?
The fixture that's coming up after the Newcastle one.
Yeah. My tab's dead. Yeah, Tottenham, Sunderland.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't trust Tottenham at home. So
this is what I was looking at because I think their home record is their 19th in the league on home form.
I'll go
a good side.
I'll go 2-1 Sunderland.
I'm going to go 1-1.
I'm going to go 2-1 Sunderland as well. Yeah.
I think it will be 1-1 on Sunderland. Will just nick it in the dying minutes.
Yeah, I actually think that Sunderland go ahead early, and Tottenham equalise quite early on, and then they nick it at the end.
Yeah,
Sunderland nick it at the end. Khalid's gone a 1-1.
1-1.
And he's gone a 2-0 for the Newcastle game. Okay, so we've got a 2-0, a 3-0, a 4-0. Man City, Chelsea.
This could be a battering for Chelsea. You know? I ain't gonna lie to you. I could see it happening. $4-0 City.
4-0.
Yeah, Haaland hat-trick.
3-0 City.
Haaland hat-trick or some stupidness like that. I could see it happening already. Yeah.
Do you know? I've just had a weird. I'm going 2-2. I'm going 2-2.
That would be a fair result.
I'll take it. I'll take it away to the bank, mate.
That'd be a
I don't know why. City 4-1. They'll take it out of them. Yeah, don't know. I don't know. I just wonder if that they're not the same side. They're not the same side that everybody thinks they are. That have been there and done it.
Yeah,
Got the t-shirt. I just don't think. And it might just be hopium. I
will still take a 2-3 result.
Yeah. But there we go. Right. No, Mark's got to go, so I think we're going to get out of here anyway. Thank you very much for coming on.
No, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Anytime. And yeah, been great chatting. And we'll do another one next week when hopefully we beat Bournemouth.
Have a good one,
but there we go. So yeah, happy New Year, everybody. Please make sure you're hitting the like and the subscribe. I'll be able to speak it a bit. And make sure you're dropping any comments below if you want us to address anything in the comments section. And we'll see you next time. So yeah, be safe. See you next time.
Guys.
See ya.